Greetings adventurers and welcome to the channel. And we continue the unboxing of Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the board game. And before I start with the unboxing and all that, I want to say special thanks to everyone who voted for this box to be opened next. So, I've posted a poll for voting in two Facebook groups. The first one was Board Games MKD, and the second one was Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the board game group on Facebook. And the votes for this box for Tower were overwhelming. So here it is. I've seen your wish, I've heard it, now I'm unboxing Tower next. Thank you very much for voting. Please check those groups, there are awesome people there, great enthusiasts for board games and games in general. So once again, thank you very much. And now let us continue with what we are most interested, the content of this box. And here we are. Right from the very start we are greeted by a wonderful illustration of the Archmage, one of the units in the Tower Town from the game. Now, before I start showing you stuff, I want to point out that in this box we don't only have Tower, we have some extra stretch goals as well for some stuff from boxes that we have not unboxed yet, but it doesn't matter, that's what comes inside this box. Okay, so from the very beginning, like I said, we have a mission book that is extra missions and stuff. As always, beautiful illustrations. But this is exactly what you will expect in a book like this one. Alright, also we have another player's aid. Because with this box we are allowed to play with 4 players. Now, if you've seen the video of the unboxing of the basic game, we have space only for 3 players, but now we have for a 4th player. That's awesome. Now let us start with the tiles. And as you can see from the start, we have some stretch goals for castle. And on this side we have the cleric Adelaide, and on this side we have the Knight Lord Heart. Now, those who played the video game know this character very well. Let's just say that he's not exactly a good guy, but I'm going to leave that for you people who have not played the video game just to play it and find out. Also, we have extra map tiles, as you can see, extra tokens, stuff like that. Beautiful. Next, we have stuff for Necropolis. And as you can see, we have the Necromancer, Vidomina, and extra tiles. And as a Death Knight, haha! There he is, showing his true colors. That's Lord Heart right there. As I said, he is not exactly a good guy. Awesome. Okay, next we have Dungeon. And on the side of Dungeon, Jedit the Warlock, extra tiles, and Demer, tell me down in the comments how you pronounce his name. And he's another warlock. And this time we have a Minotaur as a hero. Epic stuff. Right, now we have stuff for towns from a box that we have not yet unboxed. And that is the Rampart. Nefala the Ranger is the Might hero on this side, and we have also Clancy the Ranger, another Might hero who is also a dwarf, and as you can see, his specialty are unicorns. Beautiful stuff. And then finally we have stuff for Fortress. Fortress, we have Brom, the Beastmaster, and Tazar, who is also a Beastmaster. The usual extra tiles for the map, tokens, and finally we arrive at the stuff that concerns the town of the box. First, we have the heroes. Now here we have Solmir the Wizard and Iona the Alchemist, and they are both genies. Fun stuff. So the Alchemist is the might hero and the Wizard obviously is the magic hero, and on the other side we have humans, Josephine the Alchemist and Drakon the Wizard. Awesome stuff. Now, this section of the box I'm going to leave for a little bit later in the video. Next, we have some extra cubes. These come in colors black and transparent. And we have the Town of Tower as well, the tile, just like the previous ones, beautifully made, awesome stuff, great quality. Next, we have some cards, skills, items, extra stuff, and something that I'm very interested about. We have the troops, the cards for the army. Now we are going to open this. Come on, don't be shy. I think they are shy now. But they have no choice, they are out. Okay. As before, two sides, one is foiled, one is flat. Let's go through them all. So we have the gremlins, gargoyles, iron golems, magi, genies, nagas, and finally the strongest unit, powerful unit, titans. Really, really cool. Okay, so that's it from this section of the video. Now I'm going to show you the models one by one, so stay tuned, some awesome stuff is coming now. And as it should be, first we start with the heroes. And I got to admit, I love the sculpt of the genie hero. It looks amazing, really great design. I mean, the Archmage, the wizard, should I say, is just, I mean, it looks awesome as well, but it's just that standard, you know, hero on a horse wizard, but the genie, splendid. Really great idea, and from observation, I think that's actually Solmir himself, who we've seen on the cards. Now, these come with the color white, so like the previous showcase, we see that they are color coded and they've chosen the color white for the tower models. Great stuff, awesome sculpts. Now let us go on with the units one by one, starting from the weakest going up to the strongest. The first creature of Tower Town is the Gremlin. Now these small creatures may be small, but they are not least important. They compose the core army of the town, and in the video game, when you upgrade them, they actually become a ranged unit. Now I need to check out the cards and see if that's the case in here. Just give me a moment, and yep! Now I'm looking at the cards as well here in the board game. When you upgrade the gremlins, they become a ranged unit. Well done, such a well translated feature from the video game to the board game. The gargoyle is a well-known monster from generic fantasy, and it is normally part of Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Now, these creatures are made from stone or from obsidian, depending which upgrade you look at from the video game. They can fly and they are very durable. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly from the video game, they are also very strong against magic as well, considering they are themselves magical creatures. Right, we go to the next one, which is another iconic creature from fantasy in general. Rare is the case when we have wizards without golems, and in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 that is naturally not a case. We have plenty of golems here, and on the screen you look at the model for the iron golems. Now, in the video game, little bit of trivia again, you start with a stone golem, but then you upgrade them into iron golems. Very durable, very strong, should I say mid-tier on the army list of the tower, still very important. In a faction that is focusing on wizards and magic, it is just natural to have the mages as a playable unit. Now, this unit is a ranged unit, as it should be when it comes to wizards. Very powerful, very strong. From the distance, I mean, they were really tough to deal with in the video game, and I'm sure it's the same case here in the board game. So yes, this is in a way the main model, the main unit when it comes to the very theme of the town of Tower, the mages, or as they are written, the magi. Another well-known creature from mythology, here we have the genies. Now, in this game they don't grant 3 wishes as they do in the story, but they do provide strong magical support to their army, as it should be. It was just natural, once again, considering the theme of the town, to have the genies as playable units in this army. On the screen you see my favorite unit in the faction, and that is the Naga. Now, these ladies, these snake ladies, can bring absolute devastation to the enemy army. Their swords blazing, chopping limb from limb. Nothing can stand in their way. Absolutely amazing unit, very strong, durable, hard-hitting, just what you need on the battlefield. Last but certainly not least, we have the Titan. Now, take a moment and take a good look at this sculpt. This is just amazing. Everything is so perfect. So this is the last and strongest unit in Tower, the Titan who hates dragons. That was written in the video game. Now, at first this is a melee unit in close combat, but when you upgrade them they shoot lightning from their arms, and that can be very well seen on the model as well. Perfectly translated from the video game to the tabletop. Awesome stuff. I'm really glad how this sculpt looks like. Just phenomenal. It truly captures the majesty of what the Titans represent. Very well done. Now, since we came to the end of this video, before I finish it, I want to say special thanks to Paul Anthony Romero, who is the great composer who composed the music, the original soundtrack for Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the video game, and actually for most of the Might and Magic games, including the Might and Magic series and Heroes of Might and Magic. So yes, special thanks for him for allowing me to use music from the original soundtrack. The music you listen in the background is from there. So once again, thank you very much. And if you like what I'm doing on the channel, please subscribe, share this video if you think someone needs to see it, leave a comment. Which one of the units is your favorite? Do you like the scouts? Have you already played this game? Tell me your experience with it. And I'll see you in the next video. And until then, happy gaming. See you soon.